Hey guys, welcome back. It is Monday, uh, the 13th, May 13th, day 8. Um, Recording this really late. Almost didn't get a video today. Unfortunately, this is going to be just a talking video, kind of like the one from last night, which maybe it's a little bit better quality than the one last night because lighting's a little better and I'm not quite as miserable. I'm still pretty miserable though. But I am still trying to smile, and this will pass, and everything will be okay, and it'll get back on track. I don't think I really elaborated on what my issues were. I've had pretty bad like gastrointestinal issues over the past, like, pretty much, I don't know, it's been a long time, as long as I can remember. I was diagnosed, like, I don't know, 3 years ago, two years ago, something like that, with gastritis, and I have flare-ups every once in a while. I'm assuming that that is what this is. It's just a much more severe version of the gastritis that I've ever experienced. It's certainly lasting longer, and it has some different symptoms. No, I did not go to the ER. If there was at any point I was going to go to the ER, it would have been when it was at its peak pain, which was in the middle of the night from like 1 a.m. Saturday night until like noon on Mother's Day. It was like I couldn't move. I couldn't get comfortable. It was pretty miserable. I was just kind of sitting back and wait and see, because even going to the ER, all they were going to rule out was that I didn't have a bleed, and as long as it wasn't life-threatening, they were just going to refer me to a gastro doctor anyway. So I have some issues with insurance and things like that. So I am basically kind of putting it off until later in the year, whenever my new insurance kicks in July. But I will go get that tested. I'll go get everything, they'll run all the tests. I've had some tests done, and they did treat me for, I had H. pylori. They treated me for that I did a 2-week treatment that was pretty rough. But whenever I went back 4 weeks later for my breath test, they said it came back clear, which was great. I was really hopeful that that was going to cure a lot of the issues that I had, but unfortunately it didn't. I have, chronic heartburn, like acid reflux and things like that. So there's stuff going on in there, and most likely it could very well be that it's mostly just from, my weight is contributing to that. So this journey is it's not just to lose weight and look better or whatever. It genuinely is to feel better. Like, you hear me heavy breathing or whatever, it's not just because of my weight, it's because it hurts to breathe. From like all the pressure and stuff that's in my abdomen. So, sorry, I can't get a good angle, but it is what it is. But, so I have made a lot of changes. I am really working on my nutrition, especially since right now I can't do the exercising like I wanted to. It hurts to stand. It hurts to walk. Though I am moving a little bit so that I can just keep moving and stuff like that and not get all stoved up. But, like last week I was walking every day and doing workouts. I think I did at least 4 workouts last week. So far I haven't done any since all the walking that we did on Saturday. Which, there is some thought, like, I wonder if maybe all the activity that I did on Saturday helped trigger some things, because it really came on like out of the blue about 1:30 in the morning. But anyway, so this week, until this all clears up, I'm 100%, focusing on my nutrition. Today I was on point. It did really well. I'm drinking today. I had 2 shakes. I had lunch. I had like a really light lunch, like an easy lunch. Kind of like a bland diet, if you will, because that's what the doctors have always told me, is like, just do a bland diet until your stomach calms down. So eating things that are easily digestible, and they won't trigger things. So low acid, nothing greasy, nothing spicy or anything like that. So that's the plan for the week. Nutrition is definitely the biggest part of the battle. Exercise definitely will come. Years ago, whenever I was successful losing weight, it was all through challenge groups at work. And I really get motivated whenever I'm surrounded by other people who are also motivated. I know the willpower comes from within, but your girl lacks that willpower. I get super jazzed whenever I'm around other people with lots of energy that are, just gung-ho about doing things, and they push me to do better. But on my own, I can make excuse after excuse, and I know over time through this journey that'll get better. Just early on in the beginning, it definitely is. It's harder. It's harder to do it on my own. I know I'm not the only person that's like that, but it's just, I do better in a group mentality, I guess. But anyway, during that time, when I first started out, I was so out of shape that, I just really had to focus on my nutrition, and I did. I didn't start throwing exercise into the mix until I was down like the first, 20, 30 pounds. And then after that, the majority of the weight that I lost was just from walking. I love walking, and so it's fun to, hopefully that won't pop up. So it's fun to walk for me. I love to do it. But I would get bored. Like, I like to throw things into the mix. So I will, continue once I am able to. I have the whole collection of all the workouts and everything. And I look forward to diving into those. And then also taking a walk, a couple times a week, just because it's therapeutic, just you kind of walk and you daydream, and your thoughts, and it helps you, or at least it helps me, kind of just detach for a while. It definitely was very good for my spirit. This week, I have work, so it's going to be, a lot of work. I wish that I could do more things during the day. Unfortunately, though, when I'm at work, it's usually very busy. But I'll try. I'll probably start out, depending on how I feel in the morning. I am supposed to go into the office. I usually work from home Mondays and Wednesdays. But depending on how I feel, I may or may not go into the office. I don't know. If I'm still feeling like this, I probably won't. Let's hope that I wake up in the morning and I feel amazing. Because I know that there's a lot of people out there that can relate to the fact that when you're in pain, you wake up in pain, it sucks, and it really does. It drains on your day. It really does, like, suck all your energy out. So it takes a lot of work to keep positive and be happy and just push through. Many, many people do it every day. And I do it as well. Like, there's times where I just won't realize just how bad I feel until there's a day where I'll have a moment where I realize, I'm like, wait a minute. I feel good. Nothing hurts. I feel good. I can't complain. And I enjoy those days because They're few and far between. But I'm hoping, I'm not hoping, I know as this journey goes on, those days will happen more and more. I know that my nutrition, the goals that I have, I know that the lifestyle changes that I am making are going to greatly improve my stomach issues, and my overall, just my overall well-being. So I'm sticking to it. It's only day 8, but I'm sticking to it. In my first video, I didn't say what my starting weight was. I'm going to wait until, I think I'm going to do a weigh-in video once a month. So I'll do a weigh-in on June 5th, and that's what I'm aiming for. So the scale moves up and down. I'm going to be honest, I weigh every single day. I shouldn't. I know I shouldn't, but I kind of do. It's a habit. And it fluctuates. I have seen progress, and that's good. I did take measurements. So whenever I do my first official weigh-in video, then I'll go over, my starting stats and everything and where I'm at after 1 month. And I know it seems like, June 5th is a long way away, but it'll be here before we know it, because we're already May 13th. We're halfway through the month almost. So I'm already looking ahead. I'm planning down the road. But I appreciate everyone who is watching these videos. Sorry they're not more entertaining, but just know that, like I said, this is really just to document, I'd like to share my story with others, of course, but it's really for me to go back and look and see how I've changed over the year. That's my main motivation, is to have these videos for me to look back, and especially if 3 months down the road or 6 months down the road, when my motivation just completely leaves the building, I can look back and I can see how far I've come. Or if the scale doesn't move, I can look back and I can be like, no, girl, you have made progress. Keep on moving. Just keep doing what you're doing. So that's what this is for. And I thank you all for coming along. I have noticed that there are people that are watching some of my videos, so it definitely motivates me to keep making them, knowing that there is someone out there watching them. I appreciate you. I hope that, I'm, giving you some sort of entertainment or some sort of, quality content. Like I said, some days will be better than others. It just depends on what I've got going on. I didn't think about the whole daily vlogging thing. You run out of things to do, especially if you're just a working mom who does the same thing every single day. So, I can film myself washing dishes and laundry and everything, but it's not exactly entertaining content. So, but I'm rambling now. It is very late. I'm going to get in bed and try to sleep, and I will be back tomorrow with an update. I again thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and feel free to add any comments. If you have any questions or anything, feel free. You can follow me on Instagram at Jen Fett's Journey. You can always message me there. I try to post there a couple times a day as well. So I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow. Bye.